What is your reason for jewelry?
Okay, for one, I used to look up to the role models. They used to have Adidas suit, Jerry curls, and beepers on their side. So I looked up to my hood role models. And when I failed one time, I had got in the books, and they told me that our ancestors, like way back, they used to dress up and they used to love jewelry. So I was like, okay, that's where the blacks get it from. Like, so they go hand in hand.
Now, is jewelry necessary for a rapper?
Yes, it's called a kit. And what I mean by that is, true story, I used to be like, bruh, when I used to be in the hood around my partner, I used to be like, bruh, I can't rap without a watch. Bruh, I can't rap without a necklace. You know what I'm saying? It's a rapper kit. And if you a trap rapper or a hood rapper or an urban rapper, you have to have that because it's what the people want to see if you're not a poetry rapper or a lyricist. See what I'm saying?
Do you consider yourself a certain type of rapper?
I'm an MC. I tell topics. A rapper control crowds and do what they do. Some folks say I'm a rapper because I rap. Yeah, true, but I'm an MC. I speak on topics of what you're going through, like the Method Mans, the Red Mans, them MCs, and you ask them what that mean, the difference between the rapper and the MC, they'll tell you exactly the same thing I'm telling you. We speak on topics and daily things, what people go through.
Under the hip-hop umbrella, do you consider yourself in a sub-genre?
Really, I really want to stand out from that. I want my own genre because it's like I make project music. You see what I'm saying? You got your trap music. I make trap music too, but I make project music, like stuff that go on in the ghetto. The project Section 8.
Is that a difference from trap music?
No, it's really the same, but that's what I say, I'm trying to get my own thing going on with project music. See what I'm saying? Yeah.
Almost like you're renaming it.
Yes.
Your own thing.
Yeah.
When it comes to jewelry, are you addicted?
I'm addicted. I can't stop. Like, I'm buying pieces after pieces now. Like it's gonna be like that too once you find yourself. I tell anybody this, like, make sure you got it twice before you spend something. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you spend, make sure you can buy it twice. But anyway, back to the story, like, yeah, you addicted. You be like, bro, I gotta feel it on. It's like a tattoo when you get a sleeve. When you start one, you want a sleeve. So once you get this, you want a brace, you want earrings, just keep going. It is addictive.
Was it an instant addiction or did it take some time to grow before you consider yourself addicted to jewelry?
Yeah, you had to grow with your bankroll first because you can't buy nothing without your bankroll. So you gotta wait your turn to play.
When do you think your addiction to jewelry started?
When I was a little boy, even when I didn't have it, I already, in my head, I used to listen to Walkmans and visualize myself in old school cars with jewelry on. That's just some project shit. So I always visualize myself like this. I'm living my callings right now.
Is this an addiction you ever tried to quit?
Nah, I ain't gonna quit buying jewelry. I'm trying to Mr. T it up.
Has anyone in your inner circle or immediate family, significant other, ever had an intervention and said, maybe it's enough of the jewelry? Maybe it's a time to slow down or stop with the jewelry?
Nah, I ain't got started yet. Nah, I'm tripping. I walked in my grandma's house. She seen my neck one day. I had my other chain on and stuff. She was like, oh, Lord. So she said something in a different way, but she like, old folks be like, boy, you sharp or you cutting the rug. That's their way of saying you turned up.
You ever wore fake jewelry before?
Guess what? They said it was a thing called SI stones. I immediately took it back because the jeweler, he didn't tell me it was SI stones, so I immediately took it back to him. You gotta be hidden.
There are some people out there that wear fake jewelry. What is your opinion on that?
At this point, you tripping. You need to stop it. It's too late in the game to be playing the games. You got people watching you, man, especially if you somebody and you got a name, you got people watching you, so why is you doing that? And then you get around the right people, they gonna tell, like, man, what the hell home got on? You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't tell you in they face, they gonna get back to you. They man got on fake watch, because fake watch bust ain't around no more.
Does wearing fake jewelry make one a fake person?
In these times, yes, because I go by the saying, like, it's too late to be faking it until you making it. And then, like, ain't nobody around you telling you him, like, bro, you tripping wearing that. Like, don't do that. It ain't that serious. I rather you just put on your Apple Watch or something.
Now, fast forwarding today, and for time reference, it's July 2021 now. What are the pieces you're wearing today? Can you share the meanings behind what you have on today?
This the famous loner. This the whole me, my persona, everything me, like how I am in the state of mind I am right now. I'm known by people, but I be alone. I'm a famous loner. So that's my clothing line and that. So this one is here for the famous loner. I got the 8-ball symbol on it. That's a part of my symbol, my logo, the Section 8. And that's the card that my label piece. Like, so when you sign me, you get one of these, like Section 8. ENT, this the city right here. Got the card deck spread out with the VL two-tone pieces. You have to go tricolor. 41. Fuzzy did this. Bracelets right here. These Cartier bracelets. These dimes a piece, 10,000. So this, and all of them mean something because it's like, it's a setup. It's me. It's when you see me, like, he lit up. Shout out grinding for that. And folks know my story. Like, they know my story. See what I'm saying? So my jewelry mean me and my struggle. Like, so I used to sleep in my watch when I first got it. You know what I'm saying? Because like Drake said, I usually really sleep in my watch, take showers in it, swim in it. I went to Miami one time when I first got these. I was so happy to have these because everybody in my hood had them. I had got in the pool with these. Like, Gunna took his picture. I took a picture on the water with mine. You know what I'm saying? And plus the value done went up like 2 more thousand. So these were 7,000 now.
And these are Cartier eyeglasses.
Yeah, these vintage right here. These the vintage, the 96. Now
let's break a couple things down. Famous loner. Is that something you came up with or someone coined for you?
Nah, me. I've been through a lot, and you know what I mean by been through a lot. Some folks go through a lot in the industry and still be around people faking it and like they ain't did nothing to them. So I'm a real friend. I love hard. So and some people be like, bro, the rap game, you gotta act like rappers, be fake. No, I can't do it. I stay away. Like, folks who listen to me, I'm dropping for them. Like, I tell anybody, go back to this when I be in an interview. Like, I can be with this person, but that's his life, that's his fan. I might get a few likes with him on the picture or something, but that's his world. The recipe to rap is bringing people to your world. Once you can do that, you know the recipe. I don't care how big I ever get or how small where I stay at. I found the recipe. I make money on music. I know how to bring them people to me, and I'm getting better with that. So that's where it at with me.
The VL Deck record label and you signing artists, at this point, have you signed anyone?
Yeah, I got Skipp Savage right now. He's from a small town. That's what, you know, I'm real big on underground people. Like, I love underground because I've been underground my whole life, so I'm big on getting people like that chance. So he was my first artist I got right now, Skipp. Like, I'm working with another female right now, but as far as signed on the label, Skipp with the label, Section 8 ENT.
Are you guys biologically related at all?
No. I just caught him off the internet. I had made a post say I want somebody hot from the surrounding town, and folks went to sending me people, and they sent him the most. So I went and checked them out, and we just been rocking everything.
Now, this is the first artist you ever signed.
Yeah.
Has there been artists that you had the possible chance of signing in the past, and for whatever reason, you didn't ink anything on paper, and maybe now they're bigger than what they were when you first came across them?
Osiris, he sent me his video. He was rapping at the gas station in Jacksonville. I used to be going back and forth with him, like, bro, I got you, bro. I posted it for him. He came up here one night. He was too young to get in the club and stuff, but I could never get with him because I was still on the block. Like, then, you see what I'm saying? Man, it was like 6 months later, man, blowed up, like, through the roof. Like, literally big right now. You know what I'm saying? But that just go to show, like, you have to, when folks, I know a lot of people who don't blow it up to ask your question, who don't came through me, though, you know what I'm saying? But just who I can think offhand, Osiris, you know what I'm saying?
So just to clarify, you had the chance to sign him and you passed on him, or you had the chance to sign him and he just didn't end up signing?
He sent me his music. I still got DM. I think he said did sign him though, but it been so long ago. I was just like, I talked to everybody. You feel me? So it even got what he was talking to me on the phone, but you know I wasn't in the right state. I was still in the streets now. My business wasn't together. You know what I'm saying? He was big real fuck with me. I'm down here in Jacksonville. I'm too hard. He was singing it back out then. You know what I'm saying? But I slipped on him.
How long ago was this?
It had to be like 2-3 years. I seen him at 11:45 one night. He was already big.
What was that meeting like?
He acknowledged me though. Like he kept it real though. He was already big. He had a security guard. My section, my booth was right next to his. So when I walked past, see him, he dapped me up. But you know what I mean? I like that though. He came out to be something. They probably been selling bags with me.
Now, when it came to these 2 chains that you have on today, who's the jeweler behind each of them?
Status. Oh, I ain't even got my VL on. Yeah, Status did these. It's Choker from Fuzzy. Yeah. Status did these too though. Status Jordan. Shout out Don. That's my boy. They doing their thing right now.
You mentioned who did the watch, who did the Cartier bracelets.
Fuzzy. Fuzzy did this whole setup right here. A&D Jewels. They do our Gucci Mane jewels too.
What about the gold teeth?
Warwick. This Atlanta thing. Coulda took a drip to Johnny, but I chose to stay gold. You know what I'm saying? Dropping back the powder now. Shit for real.
And what about the glasses?
Oh yeah, I got these from a man who get vintage Cartiers off Instagram from Miami. He's the main person in Miami get the Cartiers. I can't think his name right now, but he get everybody jewelry. Glass, Lil Uzi Vert, all the rappers.
When it comes to the chains or the watch or the bracelets, do you know the color of the diamonds, the cut, the clarity, the carat?
VVS is the only thing I tell them make sure they can give me VVS. Tricolor right here though. I got baguettes in this chain right here. Emeralds. Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing when you just can't go in there. Like, give me this, get it that. You spending $20,000, $30,000 on pieces and stuff.
And speaking of cost, this whole set you have today, this whole kit that you have today, the glasses, the teeth, the chains, the watch, the bracelets, what are we talking here?
Let's get it. $32,000 for this one, 1-on-1. 10. So what are they? 52. 30 for the Section 8 NTP. 25 for the loaner piece. Where we at?
107.
10 for the choker.
117.
Yeah. 6,000 for the earrings. The glasses just went up 2 more thousand, so that's 7,000. I paid 5 for them.
128.
I just said in the song, like, some of them selling they record sales can't amount to what I'm dealing. I got work with Slime, Future, and the top. 125 in jewelry, still don't feel like I popped. True story.
What about the gold teeth?
300 to gold. I got a 12-pack. Coulda went to Johnny, but I'm from Atlanta. I think I would've looked funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain stuff you can't do, some stuff is lame. I ain't knocking whoever from Atlanta got diamonds in their mouth, but I'm from Atlanta. Like, either you gonna go veneers or you gonna be booted up. Like, when you see me across the world, like, you see shout from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And I'm open face too. Some folks got solid. I got open faces.
So if my calculation is correct, it's 131.6.
Yeah, I walk around with it proudly. I ain't coming here with no security, did I?
You did not.
You did.
Came by yourself. Famous loner.
Famous loner.
Now, you also mentioned a VL deck chain. Is the VL deck chain and the jewelry you have on today everything, or are there more pieces or different sets aside from this kit?
I just got a VL deck chain at home, but I got 4 more chains on the way, though. One for me, one for my artist, my little sister. You know what I'm saying?
Now, in today's interview, you don't have the VL deck chain on. You've got 2 chains on and, some other items.
I got them 3.
3 chains, excuse me. 3 chains. But the VL deck charm is not on you today.
Nah.
So how do you decide what you wear when you wear? Because I imagine that maybe there's some times you just wearing the watch and the bracelets, or maybe just one chain, or maybe all 3 at the same time, or I'm just assuming here. You could correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, like, if I know I'm going to do something that day or a video, I put it on. Like, if I got on a certain kind of casual set, I put on the white set. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just really how you put it on. Like, for instance, like, I had an interview today, but I don't really like wearing all this with collar shirt because it make my collar lay down. It just certain stuff like me. Some folks wear crew necks. I wear V-necks. You know what I'm saying? Because I did like how my jewelry sit. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what I'm wearing or how, if I'm putting all that on.
Speaking of putting all of it on, ever knocked out a diamond wearing multiple chains, multiple items at the same time?
Yeah, every rapper go through that daily. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're doing a show or something, like, it'll be jumping around, like, like that. I do this too much. It's hard it'll come, you know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is, though. Get what some folks have their chains set right, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really like long chain. I be feeling like it back in the day. So if they get all packed up right here, just packed up.
Ever had an embarrassing moment with your jewelry?
Nah, never. Because I make sure like I ain't gotta go through that. Like anything need tighten up or under that, you need to have that for you. You can't be on stage or links falling off. It can happen. You could be moving too fast, but you just gotta make sure all that for. That's just like you going on stage. You gotta make sure you're right. You know what I'm saying? You need to make sure you clamps and stuff on, cause the vlogs and the fans ain't gonna look at it like that. You could have just really dropped or something. The clamp went on. They gonna be like your shit fake.
What is your opinion on jewelry insurance or insurance for your jewelry?
You better have insurance, cause anything can happen. And then we in the city where we like to slip. Like, just say you got your jewelry in the bag, you'll really think you can run in the store and get some gas and leave that bag right there. Little boy jump right in your car. Then it's just gone. You ain't got no insurance. Then what? So it's best to have insurance on all your jewelry. Hell yeah, anything you spend $10,000 or more on, you better get insurance on.
When it comes to insurance for you, ever made an insurance claim on your jewelry?
Nah, I ain't had to it, God forbid.
And the reason why I ask is I wanted to know what that experience was like, if you had ever gone through that.
Yeah, I ain't never had to go through that. They said just like anything happen, like a regular claim.
You lose it and they replace the cost of it and that sort of thing.
Yeah, because you've been paying your money every month. And no, that ain't know what I'm saying.
Now, as I mentioned previously, you have over $100,000 in jewelry on today during the interview. What does that feel like? Over $100,000 on your body.
It make you feel like how you supposed to feel. Like, it make me feel like how I want to feel back when I want to feel like this, if that makes sense. Like, all the dreaming, that's what I said when I just told you I'm living out my callings. Like, everything I went through came out for me to be just like this. Now I can wake up and do what I want to do. Don't let me know I have problems just like any other human have, but I'm Mr. Brightside King, so I'm lit. Like, it can be rain, I got my jewelry on, feeling myself, cause these my trophies. This me. I put in work for this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just how I feel. Like, if I want to talk to a female, I ain't got to talk. Like, when I walk into a meeting, this what it is. Like, your jewelry is you. You don't have to talk when you got on real jewelry. That's why rappers can do what they want to do. It's just on you to have discipline. Like, you can do a lot being turned up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm one of the humble ones who cool. Like, I got a family. You know what I'm saying? So my family, my old lady, like, boy, you fresh air, you lit up, you killing these folks. She compliment me. You know what I'm saying? For her on the street, dude. Not saying her like that, but you know what I'm saying? Just the lingo. But your jewelry is you. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's you when you look in the mirror, you brushing your teeth, yeah, I'm out ready to go to the world.
Now, speaking of appearance, does that ever worry you? Is that ever a thought that comes across your mind? You in a meeting or you somewhere going to purchase something, somebody sees this jewelry, they're kind of calculating, this man's got money. This man is able to afford some higher things. So do you think, or is that a worry at all, where you think somebody might put extra on top of something than it normally costs, or try to, if you try to finesse you
I know exactly
money-wise?
Because they go like that every day. I was just in the hood the other day and stopped at a barbecue truck. So I buy a plate. I spent $27. That wasn't nothing. A little lady walked through who smoked, who get on, who unfortunate. She tell these people, like, hey, let me get a plate. They were like, shit, unless you got some money like he gonna just spend. Like, I'm like, damn. So I bought her a plate, but it's just how they sized me up. I spent $27. That lady ain't got nothing. But they compared her to me. So, yeah, like, that shit. Man, you can ask somebody to put your tires on, change your battery. They see you got jewelry on, they be like, bro, give me something else extra. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. You know what I'm saying?
You ever dumb yourself down for an instance such as that? Do you ever go somewhere, yeah, you could throw on the jewelry, but you want to dumb it down, maybe wear no jewelry so You're not a victim of somebody throwing extra on top or somebody trying to hustle you out of some extra money.
100%. I don't know why my jewelry wasn't necessary. Like certain days when ain't nothing going on, I ain't got my jewelry on. I come out of the house with nothing. But I wear my glasses every day though. I ain't gonna lie, I wear my glasses and my earrings every day though. But it be certain days I don't wear my jewelry to Thursday through Saturday.
Now, aside from your pieces, what is your favorite chain in hip-hop of all time? Can include yourself, cannot include yourself. Favorite chain in hip-hop of all time, in your opinion?
Damn.
It could be when you were growing up. It could be something recent you've seen on someone.
It's on recent. Man, I just seen, Don just made a joke, damn, I want to say it's the Saw mask, the clown, whatever that is. He made a Saw mask for a dude, and the dude brother got smoked, and he had his ashes, and he got the ashes inside the chain, inside the eyes. That's the hardest chain out. Hard, so he walk around with his brother on him. He too hard.
You saw that in person?
Yeah, it's on his page right now. It's a Saw mask or whatever that character is on Saw.
Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum, ugliest chain in hip-hop of all time.
I can't even think right now. Who got an ugly chain? Damn, I don't say plenty bullshit, though. I just can't think offhand what rapper got the ugly chain. There's a lot of rappers be tripping with their money, though.
Is this a politically correct answer? You're being nice here, or you just
Nah,
really
I just can't think offhand.
Okay.
Like, I say a name.
Is jewelry a good investment or bad?
It's good if you got insurance on it. I'm gonna keep it real. Because, like, if you buy jewelry anyway, you buying jewelry that you know you can down to get your money back or close to it for anyway.
Now, I know we talked about earlier maybe people sizing you up money-wise, maybe throwing extra on top of what something costs or thinking you have more money than you really do or whatever the case may be. But what about rappers? Do they treat you different when you have jewelry on versus off? Do you notice any difference there?
Yeah, because, right, like, if it's 100% question, 80% is like that, because that's what it is. Like, that's what it is. Like, everybody lit up, got their jewelry on. Like, and then you don't really want to go around no rapper without no jewelry on, because every rapper got jewelry on, period. Like, I told you, and if he an urban rapper, he got jewelry on. So, yeah, they ain't going to look at you crazy, but you ain't got on no jewelry. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a face card.